Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we defeated the fighting type gym of Dewford Town and its leader Brawly. In this episode, we're going to be looking for that mysterious Steven gentleman that we've heard so much about and who we've been assigned to deliver a letter to. But to do that, we're going to need the HM Flash, which we learned how to use in the last episode. Well, gained the ability to use by defeating the Dewford Gym, but unfortunately, we have no Pokemon that can learn Flash at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and go catch one, so I will be back in a flash. Oh, hello, what's this? While I was searching for a Pokemon that can learn Flash, we got ourselves a phone call. ... Beep. Oh, hello, Brian. This is Roxanne of Slateport City. I heard from Brawly that you're moving up through the ranks of trainers at an incredible clip. Oh, yes, we are. Well, I'd rather not think that I can't beat you. Well, I'd rather you not use double negatives, my friend. I promise I will shape up my gym so that you may challenge us again. I hope you'll be looking forward to that occasion as much as me. And she hangs up without our ability to say a word. But yeah, you can actually challenge the gym leaders to rematches in this game, which is an awesome feature added from Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, and here we are back in Dewford Town, and I did indeed catch a Pokemon that has the ability to learn Flash, and it's actually a fairly versatile Pokemon for HM slaving, which is a strategy where you catch a Pokemon just for the purpose of teaching it HM. So we don't have the HM Flash yet, but we will be getting it very shortly, believe you me. And who do we have up front? Swellowship, why not? And yes, I caught a Nincada named Shino because I could think of literally nothing else, so why not? What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. Oh god, so this guy has been here for who knows how long, and he has done who knows what, not being able to go to the washroom and all. And yes, we have a couple fishers here on the northern end of Dewford Island. We're gonna take these guys out. Once again, no problem with Swellowship and her wing attack. And there's another one up ahead, and I think we're probably just going to avoid him, because this early in the game, all these fishermen have is Tentacools and Magikarp, some of the most annoying things to fight against, because Tentacools, with their poisoning and their high special defense and stuff like that, kind of get in the way. But this guy's really trying hard not to go to the washroom, and you know what? Oh no, I've got this feeling I'll hook a big one. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna just leave you alone, and you can keep on not going to the washroom. And over here, there's a Stardust, which you can sell for a little bit of moolah. And over here, there's a Pokeball. Oh my god, these fishermen just chilling here all day, not going to the washroom. Apparently don't go and find a garbage can either, because there is so much litter. I'm gonna go ahead and nominate Hoenn for the dirtiest region out of any Pokemon game. But hey, you. It's awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore that guy who came by earlier. Steven, I think it was. Hey, we're headed in the right direction. He knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. And now I've learned to trust hikers. And you know what? This guy looks like a friendly person. So I'm going to put my HM05 Flash in my TMs and HMs pocket. And yes, we already have the badge from Dewford's Gym. So we have nothing to worry about in that now we can teach Flash to our good friend Nincada, because none of our other Pokemon can learn it. And not a whole lot of Pokemon at this point in the game can learn it. You can catch Abras in this cave, actually. So if you really need to get Flash and you can't really navigate your way around this cave without it, which is actually quite possible, not actually all that difficult. But if you feel the need for Flash, you can catch an Abra in this cave if you don't want to go all the way back to just northeast, whatever, of Slateport City, which is what I did to catch that Nincada. But real quick, I'm going to throw up a Repel, because there's nothing terribly interesting in here. I believe in Ruby and Sapphire, you can catch Sableye and Mawile. You can't catch both in each game. I think one's exclusive to every game. But in here, you can also catch an Aron, which is a really good Pokemon. And when it evolves into Aggron, it is an absolute beast, a defensive beast at the very least, because no physical attack is going to do any damage to that thing whatsoever. However, I don't really feel like using one on my team, because it has like a lot of special weaknesses that it can't really hold up all that well against. Plus, it's a super powerful Pokemon. Regardless of all that, and I kind of want to mix things up a little. Not quite yet, because my team is looking pretty standard so far, but I promise you guys that it's going to change up a little bit in the future. Repel's effect wore off, well gosh darn. Normal repels really are not all that useful, and we have light in this cave, and yeah, once again, it's quite possible to get through this cave without it. You could just, because there aren't any puzzles here or anything, and there aren't any labyrinth-like sections, you could just walk through it fairly easily, even if it's still dark in here. But you know what? I like having light in my face at all times. That's a lie, and there isn't a secret item here, although it feels like there would be one. We just got ourselves an Everstone, which is perhaps the most useless item in all of Pokemon, because it prevents Pokemon from evolving, and every time they level up after they reach their designated evolution level, you can just hit the B button to prevent them from evolving forever. So you could give it a more useful item. And hello, sir, I really like your hair, and you're dressed incredibly well. Wow. Must mean you're not a Pokemon trainer, huh? My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter from me? And yes, we handed him the letter. Gosh, we're good Samaritans. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing, and that is a really, really weird choice of a favorite move, Steven, but okay, to each his own. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. I know, since we've gotten to know each other, let's register. We've gotten to know each other? Jeez, oh my gosh. Friendship is a really loose term these days. But yes, we got Steven's number in the Pokenav. Now I've got to hurry along. Goodbye. You've been standing here for who knows how long, but alright, and we've finally delivered that letter to Steven, which means that we can move on with our adventure and continue on to the next city, because we still have those Devon goods to deliver. But first, there is something you're going to want to do before you head off to the next city, which is Slateport, because if you go back and talk to Mr. Stone, or whatever his name was, the president of the Devon Corporation, you can now get yourself a reward. So I'm going to go do just that, because we delivered that letter to Steven. And here we are, Mr. Stone. Give us some money or something. We went through all that trouble to explore a cave, and we're only 10 years old. Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you, a trainer. And we got the experience share, perhaps the most useful item in the game that cuts down a ton of the grinding. Pokemon holding that experience share will be given some of the experience points from battle. We'll get experience points even if it didn't actually battle. So experience share is quite useful for raising weak Pokemon, and indeed it is. And because our two main Pokemon in our party, excluding Shino of course, because he's not actually a member of the party, are so high leveled, when we catch our next one, it's going to be a little bit of a problem training it up, but this experience share is going to make it so much easier. And yeah, I just had to return all the way back to the mainland once again, second time in this episode, so I might have done things in not the most efficient way. So if you're looking for speedrunning strats, well, don't follow what I'm doing, although I have no idea why you would ever consider watching my channel if you're looking for speedrunning strats. Anyway, why not cut down this tree? It looks like it can be cut, so why not cut it? I mean, if you can do a thing, then what reason could there possibly be for not doing anything? And yes, that's an X accuracy, as I said before, so I wasn't lying to you. Anyway, back to Dewford. Okay, and after the kind Mr. Briny takes us back to Dewford, and after you've delivered that letter to Steven, we can finally go on to Slateport City. And I just realized that Steel Wing, we could probably teach it to Swellowship, which I think I'll do as soon as we land in Slateport. But yes, we are off to deliver the Devon goods, and Mr. Briny has got his foot on the floor with his gas pedal right now, because holy crap, we are still going so fast, and he's just got the need for speed for his age. Ahoy, we've made land in Slateport. I forgot what my voice sounded like. Oh, God. Suppose you're going to visit Captain Stone and deliver the Devon goods? Yes, I am. But first, I'm going to talk to this random little child. The sandcastle's taking a long time to make. Really? I thought that you gave me a thing. Do you not give me a thing? You can have this. Oh, you give me a thing. The one in the pink inner tube is a lot more adorable because she gave me things. And we got the soft sand, which will raise the power of ground-type moves by 20%, I believe. And, of course, given that Dishwater has a bunch of ground-type moves, more than water-type moves, actually, I'm going to switch her Quick Claw out, and we're going to take that Soft Sand so she hits even harder than she did before. But there are a bunch of trainers on this beach, none of which that I really want to deal with right now, so I'm going to go ahead and sneak around here. We will come back to this place later, the Seashore House. May hot battles rage on hot sands, the place for hot trainers. Oh, man, this building was designed specifically for me, but yes. We'll come back to that place later because you can actually get some useful stuff there. But welcome to Slateport City, the port of trading, of slates, of cities. I have no idea what I'm saying. Whenever I visit here, I get carried away and buy too much. Well, that is just the American way. Welcome. How may I serve you? I will buy a doll. No, I won't. Just kidding. These are absolutely useless at this point in the game. Well, maybe not absolutely useless. If you just want to feel good about the fact that you have a cute doll hidden somewhere in your house, then whatever. Oh, you're Tailo. You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. And these guys, Influence, I'm the Energy Guru. I'll go for it and sell you what you need. And he sells steroids. But yes, both these characters are associated with effort values. Not something that I'm going to get into right here. If all of your Pokemon's EVs or effort values are assigned, this lady will give you a ribbon, and this guy sells you drugs that'll influence your effort values. So once again, we have steroids appearing. Ooh, look at these. The seaweed you can get around these parts is fresh and full of life, and I don't know how to do a French accent, so I'm not going to try. Why, it looks like it can even rear up and attack. That's terrifying. Why would you ever want that? Shopping where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Slateport is such a wonderful place. It'd be even better if you'd get out of the way. What do you have to say? Do you know the TM's secret power? Our group, we love the TM's secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff. In secrecy. Okay, so we've got we've got some dude selling steroids down there just a couple steps, and we've got the black market up here at Slateport. Looking to me like a shady place so far. If a wild Pokemon gets hurt, it heals itself by chewing on berries. Did you know that? Somebody saw that and got the idea of making medicine from berries. Did you know that? To turn berries into medicine, they must be crushed into powder. Did you know that? Apparently I'm really dumb because I knew zero of these things. You seem to have an interest in berries. I've got something good for someone like you. And we got the powder okay. Steroids down there. Black market to my left. Jar to store mysterious powders in. You know what? I'm getting the heck out of here. I recently had machines installed at Pokemon Centers for crushing berries. The berry crush machines are in the direct corner upstairs, and that is something that requires multiplayer functionality, so I'm probably not going to end up showing that off. I'm sorry, but I wanted to show off that you can get that right there. And hi, Team Aqua. How's it going? How are you doing today? What? What do you want? You want to read the sign? I'll read it for you. Oh, you can just move inches. I think it says something like, the life in the sea is endless. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Okay, sure, I guess I'll take your word for it. I mean, I've got nothing else to go off of. And here's Stern Shipyard. A sailor is wanted who's capable of swimming, not swimming, but sailing in all currents. Let's go look for Stern. Are you Stern? If this goes here and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? What about that, doohickey? I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi, I'm Doc. I get it. I get the joke. Oh my gosh, good job. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, that there. Are they the Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? He didn't even tell you where he went. Well, gosh darn. I guess it's up to us to find him. And I wonder where Hey, Team Aqua dispersed suddenly. That's kind of strange. What does the sign actually say? The endless sea sustains all life. And it turns out that Team Aqua Thug could not read even a basic sentence like that. So stay in school, kids, lest you want to end up a criminal like these fools right here. And yeah, sure, I'll enter. 50 Poké-Dollars. Oh gosh, how am I going to live without them? And what do you have to say? You're looking around all shady and stuff. Oh, yeah, what are you doing here? Me, I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Back in Rust Turf Tunnel? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. Forgive you? You're a criminal, dude. You shouldn't be seeking remorse. You're a terrible criminal. TM, it suits you more than it does me. Hope I never see you again. And then he abandoned his life of crime. So we truly are doing good things in the world. Didn't have 50 Poké-Dollars, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. Well, there's a gang of thieves in here, so I assume it wouldn't be that hard to intimidate two green-haired women. Okay. But what's going on up here? We have nothing but some submarines, some boats. Is that a space vessel? What is that? Submersible pod, a replica of a compact unmanned pod for seafloor exploration. Okay, apparently I know zero things about science, but who are you? What are you staring at, first of all? This is the SS Anne, replica of the luxury liner that circles the globe. And yes, references to earlier Pokemon games. That is cool. But yeah, who are you? Do you know Captain Stern? Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that wouldn't be me. Oh, cool. Yeah, you had some really important work to do going and staring at this model of a ship. Yeah. Good job leaving your employees hanging, bro. Those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. Except for the fact that there's a giant gang on the bottom floor. Hold it, we'll take those parts. But what? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork him over. And immediately we are thrust into battle, even though we have no say in the matter. But you know what? I'm gonna protect this guy and his glasses and his white lab coat, because apparently that's what all scientists must look like, lest they not actually be scientists. And we're gonna take this Carvana on with our Swellowship. Now this thing has the ability Rough Skin, so every time we hit it with a physical attack, it's gonna hurt us just a little bit, which is kind of annoying. And Carvana has really, really high attack as well, so it has the potential to do a lot of damage to our frail little Swellowship. But you know what? I'm not especially worried about it. Let's just go ahead and quick attack this thing into oblivion and be done with it. Now this guy's really easy because Carvana, also a really frail Pokemon, has super, super low defenses and really low HP, so it doesn't really back up its attack too well. In later generations it gets better, but here, not so much. A kid beat me! Yeah, kid's been beating all sorts of thugs left and right. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is going to be furious. Sniveling wimp, let me take care of this. Oh man, you call him a wimp now, but let's see what you're saying about yourself in about 30 seconds here. Alright, and here we have the exact same Team Aqua grunt. Or perhaps his twin or something, and we're facing off against a Zubat. And you know what? I'm going to take this one out with Swellowship, but because I think... Is Swellowship higher level than Dishwater is? Yes, she is, because Dishwater is only level 17, huh? I suppose we should probably switch to Dishwater then, get that training in. And, God, I forgot to teach, Steel Wing to Swellowship. What am I doing? I'm just forgetful all over the place. Perhaps because it's like 1 in the morning right now. But that is beside the point. Go, Dishwater. Let's take out this Carvana with little to no trouble. I've been saying that a lot lately. Hopefully it's not becoming a catchphrase or anything. Anyway, with our soft sand, this thing should be able to take it out fairly easily. And are we going to take damage from rough skin with this one? It's a physical attack, like it does physical damage, but it doesn't actually make contact. And that's how the moves are divided in this game. If it makes contact, doesn't have anything to do whether it bases its power off attack or special attack. What? I lost 2! And yeah, it's really confusing. And of course, like I said, it gets better in future generations. But right now, not so much. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. Redundancy. Came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child. Whoa, man. Everybody throws that word around like it means something, but I've beaten everybody who's come at me so far except for youngster Billy. But that's beside the point. We are Team Aqua, and we love the sea. Oh, I see. And I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma? Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people. All life depends on the sea, so Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we're doing is a magnificent undertaking. Yep. None of you guys are very well educated, are you? I don't really think you understand the concepts behind the environment. Fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective, but I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly, and don't you forget it. Well, I'm 10 years old, just now entering the rebellious stage in my life. I'm gonna do exactly what you did and said and interfere with you as much as I possibly can. Okay, you're Brian. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. And we handed over the goods, still with no idea what they are. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities, though. And we get our Pokemon healed? I really had no idea that happened there, but that is really cool. And anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. We delivered the Devon goods and the letter, and got the experience share, and defeated some Team Aqua grunts in this episode for the 58th time in this Let's Play, probably. So, thank you all very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to continue exploring Slateport City and see what else is going on out here. Oh god, not you!